4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey, what up, everybody? Welcome to Cover Picks. You joined by, well, I guess you're not joined by. It's me, the Knife Wonder, and I'm joined by Dark Evolution Comics. We don't know where Bad Boy at. Maybe he's stuck in traffic or something. But supposedly he'll be here shortly. But I didn't want to leave y'all waiting, so I figured, I just go ahead and get the show started without him, and we'll just pick up, whenever he comes in. See, we already got some people filing into the chat today. We got Omar V saying happy new comic book day. I hope everyone is doing well. Be unbreakable. Same to you. Was glad to get out of work and visit some shops. Hope y'all had some luck. Yeah, you needed a lot of luck today, man, because new comic book day was wild. Everybody was going crazy over Strange Academy 15. They also were going crazy over the book that we are going to be giving away today, which is Moon Knight number 7, the Raza variant. And this book is going crazy, especially after they dropped that trailer and it showed Moon Knight, in a white suit, which, everybody was already speculating on Mr. Knight to begin with. But, I mean, I had a pretty successful day out. Doing, on New Comic Book Day. A large part of that is because I pre-order a lot of my books. And that's just, the nature of this show is, ordering your books pre-FOC. So I would be a huge hypocrite if I didn't order the books that I really wanted, pre-FOC. I tell y'all all the time, man, get your pull list open up, order your books pre-FOC. Do everything in your nature that you can to try to get these books, because when you got a book like this Moon Knight that really hits, I only saw this. I didn't see this in shelf in no shops. I went to at least 5 shops today. I didn't see this on shelf in no shops, bro. It didn't make it to the shelves, but it's all good though, because like I said, we got y'all covered. We're gonna spin the wheel today, and we're gonna give away this Moon Knight 7 Raza. Dark, what's up with you, man? How did your new comic book day hunting go?
It went pretty well. I didn't see any Strange Academy on the shelves, and unfortunately, it's not on my pull list. But what are you gonna do? I kind of screwed myself on that. I didn't pre-order it on FOC like I should have. But yeah, what can you do? I was able to find Moon Knight 7, the Raza variant. And they were on the shelf, believe it or not. There was only 2 copies. I grabbed them both, but
yeah, man, I'm surprised that they made it to they like none of the shops I went to, and in fact, man, in a lot of the shops, like one of my shops, they let you go online and you can pick your books that you won't pull that week. So if you had like some additional that you wanted, you can go online and pick it. Bro, it didn't even make it out of that. I got on Tuesday because you can pretty much only get one of every book to reserve. So I got on Tuesday because I ain't got Moon Knight on my pull list. So I was like, well, let me go get on here and grab an extra copy of Moon Knight from them, which I was able to. And then the other shop already had them pre-ordered. And then the 2 other shops is really close to me. They didn't have any. And I went to one a little bit further out. They didn't have any Moon Knights, but they still had 2 Strange Academies on the shelf. So it was like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I scooped them up because I said, bro, it's this late in the afternoon. If somebody ain't have them already, that mean they ain't want it, because you would have had it on the pull list. You would have called the store, hey, hold me a copy, something. Yep. So I was pretty happy with my haul. So I'll be throwing some of that stuff on Whatnot because I know people are gonna be looking. Let's run through the comments one more time. So we got some more activity here. Got Andre Snell coming through. all the way from Florida. Hey, what's up, Andre? Um, got Sean McCurdy saying, "Hey, what's up, guys? I was finally able to catch a live stream. Let's go, Sean. Hopefully you can win the giveaway today, brother. We got Mojo Quid coming through as always. Mojo, what's good, baby? And then we got Jamie Sandoval. Hey, what's up to you, brother? Man, so like I said, pretty good day for me so far. In terms of new comic book day. Um, Man, it was my haul was crazy today, man. I got so many books to go through and organize and everything of that nature. Ugh, I look forward to doing it, but I don't get forward to doing it after I get done with the show, grab me something to eat and get these comics organized. Um, I did want to show. I did pick up a couple of back issues today. I picked up some back issues, um, some interesting stuff. Sword Master is heating up, so I was able to find issue 10, which was the only one I didn't have to give me a full run on this Sword Master. And
Nice.
one of my LCSs had 50%. It's still running that 50% off sale, so I was able to grab that. And then I found this early issue of this Miles Morales Spider-Man run, and pretty much paid cover for that with 50% off. But this book has really gone up in price, so I was happy to get this, even though I already have a couple of copies of it. I just keep stacking on and stacking on to this. I think this is Miles's fourth volume. This book, I'm surprised every time I find this in back issues bins. This is Werewolf by Night issue 4. It's the variant by E.M. Gist. I don't know how you say that, but phenomenal artist. This is a phenomenal cover. I ran one of these on Whatnot the other night, and it went for a pretty penny. And some people even hit me up asking if I had any other copies I could sell them on the side, which I did. And then after the fact, I realized, well, damn, I didn't keep one for myself. So luckily, I was able to find another one. Another little spec play that I picked up today is Reptile Number Two, the variant. The reason I picked this up is because this is the first cover appearance of Reptile's cousins. I can't remember their names, but this is on this variant is their first cover appearance. And their first appearance is in issue 1, but I think the girl is going to end up being in Strange Academy. So if y'all see these Reptile Number 2s out at your local comic shops, make sure you pick those up, because that's becoming a little bit of a key. And then I had one more thing I wanted to show off. Hold on, y'all. Let me grab those books. Let me see what I did with them. Yeah, I think this is it right here. Yeah, I got a couple of more things I want to show off, then I'll be done getting on y'all nerves about what I bought today. And I always tell people, like, it's always like you can always find a good comic book if you look hard enough. Because some people say, "Oh, I don't got nowhere to hunt," and I just feel like it's not about having somewhere to hunt. It's about what you hunting for, and what you look for more so than anything else. But all right. So these are the last of my little haul from the day that I wanted to talk about. So I was able to grab another copy of Swordmaster 2, number 1, and I got this one half off at a shop. And it's pretty crisp, even though they didn't have no bag and board on it. They had another copy of Swordmaster number 1 for cover price. So yeah, I'm gonna pick that up every time. And I was surprised to find this Web of Spider-Man number 1 first Harley Kenner. I know these sold out like crazy. I was like excited to find this for cover price, just one of those things. But
I don't know what's going on with your LCSs down there. I really don't. Like, Everything
This was
you show is picked over at mine.
this was like an impulse buy for me, but this is Invincible 133, and Invincible was low print run, but definitely down in the 100s. It was definitely super low. But this is an homage to Youngblood's #1, and I like homage covers when they're done right. And since Invincible is an Image Skybound property, I just figured this will be a good buy. Um, just because of the homage alone. And I was looking online, and I think it's not the easiest book to find, and it's definitely not easy to find in high grade. So I was pretty excited to pick that up. I also picked up Invincible 113. It does have a spine tick on here, but it could probably be pressed down, and I can minimize that spine tick. But 113 is the first appearance of Invincible and Adam Eve's daughter Tara. So I was able to pick this up as well. I was pretty excited about that. I picked this up, Saga number, what's this, chapter 19. But this is the second print. And these Saga second prints can be hard to find. And it's a bunch of first appearances in here. And this is all pretty much cover price books. I picked up Buckhead #2, the Minecraft homage for cover price. Then if y'all, I don't know if y'all following me on Instagram, but I post a video I call not a video, but I'm starting to do a post I call Starting 5, which is 5 books that y'all should be looking for when you go out to your LCSs on New Comic Book Day. One of the books I talked about was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 125, the 1 in 10. I was able to scoop this up today for ratio, which is $10, but I don't know if this is the first Punk Frogs, but it might be. I'm not 100% sure, but I definitely know there's a debut of a new villain in this book, and this cover is dope. So I know this probably went under ordered. Not a lot of shops ordering TMNT, but I'm pretty sure most shops that do order TMNT is ordering at least 10 of them. But at the same time, it's not like, I don't think it's a lot of shops ordering like 20 of them or anything of that nature, or 30. Like some of the higher end Marvel books. So I was pretty happy to pick this up, man. This was a great pickup in my opinion. You can never go wrong with a first appearance, especially in the property as timeless as TMNT. And then Venom 4, the 1 in 25, I picked this up because it was $15 and it's a dope John Boy Myers cover. So I was like, dang, man. Yeah, I had a pretty good day picking up books today. And that's, not to consider all the new comic books I picked up. And I did get more back issues, man. I swear, every Wednesday I'd be like, I'm not picking up any extra back issues. I'm just going to get the new comic books, and then I'm going to be out, and then I'm going to head home. But, man, it pulls me in every time. I always end up looking for additional books, man. There's always something going on. But Bad Boy has showed up, so we're gonna go ahead and get him added in. And for some reason, he got on the sorry Ohio State hat. Boy. Why Ohio State, man? Why?
Yo, what's up, fellas? Sorry,
What's up?
so I'm late. Good to see y'all. Good to see everybody. See everybody in the
Hey,
chat.
what's up, brother? All right, so we're going to run through these comments one more time, and then we're going to get the show started. We got Dwayne Scott checking in. That's right, y'all check in so y'all can get y'all name added to the giveaway wheel for the Moon Knight #7 Raza variant. Andre Snell says, hey, I have a Toy Biz Spider-Man $29.99 action figure. Comic book still in this box, no damages. Should I get the box graded or take the comic book out to get graded and sell? I would keep it packaged, and I don't think it's a company that grades toys, but if they do, I would definitely do that, because taking the book out is the hard part on those action figures, and it's very easy to damage them. I would just keep that in box, man. Like it would be nice to have the comic book slabbed, but I think the better value will be in keeping the whole thing boxed, and going that route. Now, if you found one that was already out the action figure, then I would do that. But nah, man, keep that thing in this box. Try to keep that thing pristine. Sean McCurdy agrees. He says, keep it on ice. Let me kick this bot out of here. Let's see. Midtown had SM1 for 99 cents on their sale this weekend. Spider-Man 1, I'm not sure which one that was. +1 on ban the Russian bot. Need to get that Venom 1 in 25. Empire Comics, what's up, baby? Empire, I need to give you a call, man. Got something to talk to you about. And Jamie says they didn't have a Strange Academy or Venom homage shorted in all 3 LCSs. Man, all my LCSs had that Venom homage, but I just wasn't here for it. Just Cruz says, "What's good, Night?" Hey, what's up, brother? All right, man. So y'all know what we do. If you don't, I'm gonna break it down for you. This is Cover Picks, where we draft the hottest books on FOC on a week-by-week basis. The cutoff date to get your books ordered this week is going to be the 23rd, which is this Sunday. These books should release in your LCS by the 2nd of February, but do be aware these books can get pushed forward or get pushed back at any time. So, just keep an eye out on that. Each contender is going to get a total of 5 picks total for the entire draft. Any title in the draft pool can only be selected once, and each contender is going to have 30 seconds to make their picks. If they don't make their pick in time, another contestant can come back and get, jump ahead of them and pick the book that they want. And draft order will be determined by a random wheel. So that's what we're getting ready to do here in a second, is spin that wheel to see who's picking first. And as far as the wild card rule today, I call it people's choice. So whoever the middle person is, they can let the people choose one of their opponents' picks at any given time, and we'll leave it up to the people. Unanimous vote on which book gets selected for that person. So with that being said, let's roll this wheel and see who is going to be going first in this here draft. Got that thing spinning. Oh, Dark Evolution Comics with the first pick.
Nice.
Now it's down to me. And
hey, didn't you have the first pick last week too?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I think he did, and I don't see nobody hollering conspiracy now.
Well, I don't run the show either.
Yeah, you're an integral part. And Bad Boy with the middle pick. So I'm coming up third. Let me guess, that's a conspiracy too. That I'm coming up third. That's a conspiracy.
Number 2, that's we got a spicy wild card this week. Let's see what the people do.
Everything is a conspiracy.
I'm the people's champ. Let's see what the people do this week.
Boy, you ain't no people's champ. Let's see here. Let me just get the wheel updated right quick with some names.
The people's champ. Hey, while the wheel is spinning, hey, Empire. Yeah, man. I saw your post on Instagram about damaged books, yo. I mean, I don't know, man. My shop's pretty legit, and they were short on a lot of books that came out recently. So I don't know. Aaron Yee, it would have been a conspiracy if Ninth was in the middle. Yeah, hey, this is a very juicy wild card this week, so maybe we got some integrity up in here finally, huh?
It's always integrity. Y'all just brainwashed, bro. Mel done brainwashed y'all into thinking that I'm a cheat, bro. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Y'all listen to a guy named Mighty Mel V. Come on now, man. That's Sean Claude. Bad Boy, you was able to get you some good books today, brother? Did the LTSs come up short? Get Aaron Yee on the wheel.
No, I got everything. I got my whole pull list. I got like 5 copies of Moon Knight 7 Raza. I got my Animal Castle ratios. I got multiple copies of Strange Academy. Everything came through. I was actually shocked.
I didn't go for the ratios on that. I could have got all of them. I was like, I'll pass.
Yeah.
Those
Are
are
you
the
talking
ones I
about
always end up.
Animal Castle?
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
good read, man. That's
It's a
read.
good book,
It is
but
good.
I already see the like issue 1 is already starting to fall off, and I'm just kind of like,
Yeah.
man, nah, I'm good on that, bro. I'm not about to stress on that.
Sometimes people slipping on the book because they don't even actually read the shit. But Animal
Yeah.
Castle's dope.
Yeah, and then too, like this is this is this American release. It's not even the first release of
No,
this
no, it's the
book.
French. It's a
So
French book, but
yeah,
Yeah.
so
this is
it's
the
kind of like,
American adaptation.
well, it's not even this. I mean, it's the same book. It's just printed in the
Yeah,
in the comic
translated.
form instead of a
Yeah,
it's
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 translated.
so that's man, that just was a that's a big turn. That's a big turn off on that book for me. And then it's so you already know like it's gonna end too, so it's kind of like, man, I'm good on that.
Well, only if you've read the other version.
Yeah, I didn't read the French version, so I don't know.
No.
No, I'm saying it's gonna come to an end is what I'm
Well,
saying.
yeah.
Hey, Empire, you got my info, man. You can just hit me up straight in the DMs.
Like I don't think it's like I hate when I already know a book is not gonna be an ongoing series. That just kind of irks me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I mean, you're talking a book
Nah,
that
because
was
Eve
in.
was hot. Eve was hot.
You're talking about a
Most
book that's
Aftershocks not
in.
ongoing. I love Aftershock. A lot of this shit is limited.
That's true, but you're talking a book that also was in France, not America, where if it hits big here and stays hot, they might find a way to bring it back in another iteration. Like,
Yeah.
you know,
All right. So first up is Dark Evolution Comics. You got a
Good.
lot of options out
I
here.
don't want that pressure this week. It's too many good books.
I know there is too many good books. There's 3 books that I think are right at the top, and they're pretty even. But this is one book I already brought to the show, so I'm going to stick with it, and I believe in it. So I'm going to go with
Yep.
Rogue Sun #1.
Yep. Yep. Can't blame you.
That's a great pick. I mean, this is the first solo series, and it's gonna end up being the first. It's gonna end up being the first appearance of. Hold on, what's gonna come out first? This Rogue Sun? No, I guess the first
No,
appearance is gonna
crossover.
be in Cross in the Supermassive, and then this will
Yep.
be the first
Massive.
solo series for
Correct.
Rogue Sun.
Yep.
So that's gonna
That's
be very interesting. It kind of, based on the background, it kind of looks like he's in New Orleans a little bit. I don't know. I could be wrong about that. It'll be interesting to see where this guy's from and learning all of his roots. But I
I
think that
love
is
that. I love the story. The story sounds great.
Yep. And then along with that one, if you guys can get the 1 in 50, I'm gonna go for cover A just because it's not his first appearance, but it's his first solo book by himself. So that's why I'm going with cover A on this one. I usually do, but man, the 1 in 50. If you haven't seen it, I'll throw it over to you guys. But it's pretty damn awesome.
all right. And Bad Boy, you up with the #2 pick? What's on your mind, brother? Where you going with it?
Man, I had 2 books, people. I'm telling you, I had 2 books that I was gonna go with. But it just came down to me being a real Star Wars stan. So I'm gonna go with my usual and go with Star Wars High Republic 15.
Yeah, man, that was actually one of the books I was struggling with. I somehow missed it when I was going over books this week, but when you brought it up and I started looking at it, I was like, "Oh man, this is probably going to be a hot book."
Yeah, isn't this the last one in this arc?
It's
Yes.
it's the last one in this arc, and the early buzz is that Avar is supposed to turn to the dark side. I don't know if it's permanent, but she's supposed to tap. So that's like a juicy story to see a Jedi turn dark. And it kind of, if anyone read this most recent issue, there's a moment where she has to make a decision. So I'm thinking that might be a little continuation for the next couple of issues to end this current arc. So yeah, Avar Crisp possibly turn into the dark side. That'd be kind of hot. I'm all aboard for that. So I'm gonna go with that.
Yeah. So with my first pick, I'm gonna go with Iron Man 17.
See, that's
And
the one I passed up on.
That's
that's
the other
gonna
one I was
be
struggling with.
so I'm gonna go with the cover B, which is gonna be the Sway Black History Month. I'm hoping and praying that they do Riri on this variant,
Woo!
but the
Woo,
artwork
no.
ain't out yet. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna just go sight unseen and just say, man, I hope they do Riri. Because if they do, that's gonna be fire. It's gonna be fire. So I'm gonna
Yeah,
go
man.
sight unseen on that one. And I'm probably gonna order like 10 copies on that.
Me too.
If it
Hey,
does,
y'all heard the man. Get the Sway variant because that's what I'm loading up on
if
too.
it does, it does. You know, it just is what it is. Let's see. With my next pick, man, I'm forgetting a little bit of my spec right now. I'm not even gonna lie, y'all. I'm forgetting a little bit of my spec, but I'm trying to stay focused here.
Man, we
in
all three
what
of
I'm
us had the
doing.
same picks in the first round. Yeah.
Dang, man, that's the only problem with
I
doing
got
these
that.
books.
I got that Riri Black History from last year. That's one of my favorite covers.
Some people say she got a big head in that
Like the perspective of her head is off.
Yeah. Now the second book I'm gonna take is Captain America Iron Man number 4. And if these pictures don't come out pre FOC or they come out like right, at the end, like Monday when Marvel cutoff is, and the covers are really good on them, man, it might be a problem, y'all. It might be a problem. And because what's been happening with books is they've been getting the artwork out late. So you got to kind of spec both ways, man. You just can't say, oh, well, I'm going to just, if the artwork ain't there, I'm going to get it. You got to look for every little angle you can to pick up on when, a book is going to be hot and when a book is not, not going to be hot, and just try to take advantage. So I'm going to sight unseens here to kind of take a risk, to start it off. But if those variants pop, and Sway is a great artist, so we know the quality is going to be there. I think with these two is just going to be dependent on the characters that they put, on that cover. I know if one of those is going to have to be a Riri. The way I'm looking at it, one of those got to be a Riri. But if it's not, I'm being a little disappointed. I'm not gonna lie, but it's a lot of good options there. They could do Rhodey. I don't know, but so that's where I'm at right now. I'm thinking aggressive to start this draft off and trying to hit on one of these open order ratios. All right, so up next it is. Whoa, what happened, bro? The draft just went offline.
Oh no.
Okay, there we go.
There you go.
All right, so up next is back on Bad Boy. Bad Boy, what you doing with the what you doing with the 5th pick?
As far as I'm concerned, there's no other book that belongs in this slot. If you've been reading this series, you got to have it. Last Ronin, number 5. That's it. That's a hot series. I love it, and I love the artwork. I love the covers.
Oh, it is on our list. Okay.
Yeah, is this what's her name?
Yeah. That's little April.
Yeah, so this is gonna be her first cover appearance.
I believe so.
It's gonna be her first cover appearance.
That, so yeah. And that's a hot cover.
It's gonna be interesting to see if we have any store variants for that as well.
It looked like they eased off the variants. They went from 60 down to like 4.
That's good. I wish
companies
would do that.
I was hot because when my LCS had buy 2 get 1 free, they had one of the variants for Last Ronin number 1, but they wanted like $60 for it. I was like, man, I'll wait until it sale. And so what I was gonna do was I was gonna stack that with the with 2 other books around the same price, so it'll kind of equal out. Man, first day of the sale, I went in there and somebody else had already got it. I was like, damn, somebody thinking just like me. You know what I'm saying? We thinking the same wave pattern. And it was funny because one of the guys in the shop was like, yeah, you know, it's a guy that comes in here and his buying patterns are very similar to yours. Either you cut him off on the book he wanted, or he cuts you off on the book that you wanted. It's really funny. It was really funny.
Hey, speaking of cutting people off, tell me one of y'all got the Catwoman 39 ratio, the jewels.
No,
I didn't get it, bro. I did
my
not
LCS
get it.
wanted
But
too much money.
yeah, everywhere I looked so far, you know, they just wanted too much money. I was like, nah, I'm good on that, bro. I'd rather go and buy that Spotlight variant that
Want that Spotlight.
Yeah, I'd rather go buy that. It's just a store exclusive, but I'd rather go buy that and get somebody to do a sketch on that before I pay freaking $200 for a 1 in 25 9 key. Forget that, man.
Yeah, I think my store wanted 65 for it.
But real
about
talk,
that.
I know they had it on my comic shop, and I'm looking now, and it's sold out on my comic shop. I want to say they had it for like 100, but I'm just, man, I don't know, man. I like cover plays, but at the same time, bro, it's like
you got to get that. You got to do the pre-orders on them when you can get them for 35% off, and you really don't know what kind of performance it's going to do. So you just got to swing.
You gotta take your chances. And it's like that cover is nice, bro. But DC releases high quality card stock variants like that every week, you know. And it's like that Jenny Frizen that they here, let me put it up on the screen. Jenny Frizen
out. She gotta do something new.
I'm not.
I never get tired of Jenny Frizen.
Nope.
I switched women. I went from Jenny to Rose. Rose is my new one.
But see, I like Rose best, but it's really, in my opinion, it's not a lot of versatility in her style. You know what I'm saying? Like,
shit, them Sheenas is versatile.
It's like it's cool. So like, you look at this Jenny Frizen.
That's
kind of switch it up. Like it's more of a portrait. But then she switched it to the Harley. You know what I'm saying? She know how to capture characters in their essence, you know.
No doubt.
It's the little details. It's the coloring, you know, for me. So
yeah, Dwayne Scott. Rose, my new side piece.
All right, so Dark, it's back on you, brother. What's your selection with the 6 pick?
I'm going. This is going to strictly be cover, but I think that the story probably has a good chance of maybe picking up in the MCU. That's not my whole reason for getting it, but I'm going to go with Ghost Rider #1.
Ghost Rider #1.
All right.
And I just sent you the cover I'm going to do because I'm not doing cover A, even though that's usually what I would do. I love Ryan Stegman a little too much, so I'm going to go with the Ryan Stegman wraparound cover.
Yeah, and that's just the cover A right there, which is pretty dope within itself. Dope. But what Dark wants to do is he wants to go with the Stegman. And that Stegman wraparound cover is a beast. With all the Ghost Riders on it, that's easy. That's easy money, bro. That's easy money. That's easy money. And then
Jamie said Ryan Gonzalez is another great art. Yeah, Ryan Gonzalez did that Jubilee cover for Marvel Voices, or one of those.
Yeah,
like that cover's hot.
And then this is the Rogue Sun #1, the 1 in 50. Is this Finch?
I like that.
I don't recall who it was.
I think it's Finch.
I think it's
Finch.
But it's dope either way. Whatever it is. 1 in 50. It's going to cost you some money, but that thing's awesome.
Yep. Great pick with the Ghost Rider. That was going to be my #1 pick, the Ghost Rider #1, but I was like, nah, I got to gamble on these variants, man. I got to gamble on these variants.
Hey, I get it, man.
All right. Dark, you was first, so you get back-to-back picks, brother.
Oh, all right. See, this is where we're starting to get into the ones that are a little bit more of a stretch now.
No, there's still some good stuff out there. Shoot.
There is, but it's kind of evening out a little bit more now. I'm gonna go with She-Hulk #2.
All right.
Not gonna go with the main cover. I'm gonna go with the cover. Let's see. Hold
You
on.
got to
I
go
think
with the
it's cover
heels.
D. I think it's cover D. Cover A is all right. I'm gonna go with cover D. And it's a
There it
virgin
is.
variant, so
Yeah, why did I put She-Hulk on here? I put this book on the list.
No.
Yeah, just the artwork. I mean, they gonna do nothing but fire covers for this. This Nakayama right here is freaking beautiful.
they are, and you don't know what's gonna be in the storyline for the show 100%, so you never know. They might touch or tap on something newer too, so it's a gamble, but I like the cover.
She-Hulk, she's always had like parody covers, kind of humorous covers. There's always been cover plays for her.
Yeah.
Yeah, I man, I just on the cover art alone, man, I'm down for it. I mean, I never look if nothing turns out to be with the book, I never be mad for having a hot cover that I can look at. Is so to me, I'm always down to buy a hot cover. And that's one thing about spec, man. When that spec don't pay off, all you got is a
great book.
all you got is something to wipe your butt with, man. At the end of the day, that spec don't pay off, so you just can't buy on spec alone. You gotta buy something that you can appreciate regardless. All right, Bad Boy, it's back on you, brother. What you gonna do?
I'm gonna pick the book that I actually put on the draft because I got stake to my guns. Let me tell y'all something.
89.
If y'all reading this book, I got a funny feeling.
Well, hold on. What book is it first? Let's get to the book.
Nightwing 89.
What are you talking about? I got a feeling this book.
What book is it? So we can.
Hey man, let me do my little preamble.
No, we're not trying to do the preamble. We need the book.
You know what? It's taking more time for you cutting me off than I could have been done already.
Just tell me the book, man.
I already told you.
This book is going to do something. Start reading it. Nita Hall's Nightmare blog.
Oh, all right. Surprise me.
All you had to say was,
man, look, I do it the way I do things, man. But I'm telling y'all, I think this book is going to do something. But the you got to get the Saturday Evening Post cover, the Norman Rockwell joint. Yeah. A lot of artists.
Did you post the link for it?
I got.
Nah, you're supposed to have it already.
No, you supposed to have it. Come on, man.
I got you.
You got me there, Dark. Get that, Dark.
I got you.
Stop doing his work for him, man. You gotta have this stuff ready, man. And see, that's why I cut you off on that. That's why I cut you off on that preamble. All right, so
anyway,
this is a dope cover. I mean, Norman Rockwell.
The hate is real. You can't help yourself. I get that.
It's not hate.
But I mean, at the same time, if y'all reading this book, I can really see this being adapted by like Showtime or Hulu. So don't be surprised if it gets optioned. And y'all should start reading it. It's hot, man. It's hot.
Yeah. All right. So
I'll admit it. I haven't read it.
With that being said, I picked up a cheap copy of *1, the one per store variant the other day, but I haven't actually read this book yet. I'm not gonna cap. I like all the covers. There's a lot of hot covers for that though. All right, so it should be back on moi. All right, so I'm gonna go with Christmas Caroline #1. This is gonna be a one-shot annual. This is gonna be a dope book.
It looks too much like Pretty Violent.
And I could see this end up being an option for like a one-shot Christmas movie. Just because the storyline is so freaking ridiculous. Source Point Press, man, they've been putting out some work and they stepping their game up. But I like doing stuff. I like doing books like this. That's one shots, and they can always add on down the line. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to make everything an ongoing. So I'm always on two sides of the fence with it. I hate when some books aren't ongoing, or I like it when you say, boom, we're going to hit you with this and we can let it marinate and do something down the line instead of forcing everything into an ongoing series. But I've been already seeing some store exclusives pop up for this book. with some crazy artwork, but I think this is going to be a surprise hit this year. And if you don't know the
Hey, get that Russian bot out of
basis
here.
of the if you don't know the basis of the book, I'm gonna read the description really quick for y'all. Where is it at? All right, it's very simple. A disavowed elf seeks revenge for the murder of her brother at the hands of Saint Nick. So she about to go for Santa Claus' head and murk this dude for killing her brother. So this is about to be like Revenge of the Elves, bro. Like I'm here for it. I love a crazy Christmas story. I think this book is gonna pop off this year, man.
Rudolph is missing his damn head over here. I don't know if you noticed.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like she didn't.
Yeah, right there.
She done slumped it. Yeah, she done slumped a bunch of elves, man.
This book reminded me of it reminds me of another book called Pretty Violent, where this girl, her parents were villains, so she grows up rather to be a hero, she grows up to be a super villain. It's got that same level of like blood and carnage and all that shit. So
I can get down with that.
Yeah, no doubt.
With my next pick, I'm gonna go with Catwoman. What is this? 40. We got 40. I'm pretty sure this. I'm pretty sure this isn't the complete artwork, because even last time on Catwoman 39, they added more stuff to it. Obviously, the trade dress and everything of that nature. But it's gonna be the cover A, the Jeff DeCall cover. The call is gonna be on Catwoman for a while, so this is gonna move itself over to my pull list. You know, at this point, because I know all of these covers are just gonna be fire. So one of these is gonna hit the double entendre, and it's gonna have a fire cover, and it's gonna have good spec inside of it, a first appearance or something like that. So this might be one you just want to add, you know, to the pull list and have it. And have a couple of copies, shipped or picked up at your LCS weekly. All right, so it's back on Bad Boy.
I hate when they add shit to great covers, because they did that to Catwoman 39. They added more stuff to it. It didn't even look the same.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's just that's just like the temporary. That's like the temporary art.
Yeah.
But they got to add the trade dress, everything of that nature. But really nothing stopping somebody from going back and doing like a store exclusive with the minimal art on there.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna go double cover fire. I guess Dark, if you would please grab a Hellcop number 5 cover B for me.
Sure. Cover.
Bro, you don't know how to copy and paste?
There you go. I was waiting for it. He's just so good at it. He's
New rule: if you don't copy and paste your own book and put it in a private chat, you can't select that variant. Bro, that's the least you can do. That's the least you can do.
Hey,
is put your own books in the chat.
Check it out. I know y'all not reading Hellcop. I love Hellcop. I love David Haberlin books. This is a good book. The cover Bs are dope, and they always have limited orders. And all the cover Bs are fire. So take that information and do with it what you will, because I collect them myself. And if Hellcop ever pops, because it's a good read, the cover Bs is going to be where it's at. So yeah, I like that. I like all those. I like all those Norman Rockwells.
Yep, I can't argue that at all.
All right.
It started with Bitterroot. They started all that cover B fire stuff, man, and everyone else caught on.
Let's see who's. It's back on you, Dark. Let me block this Russian bot.
Thumbs up.
All right, so it's back on you, brother Dark.
All right, so I'm gonna go with Nightwing 89.
I love Nightwing. I love Tom Taylor's Nightwing.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go cover A because DC does ridiculously awesome cover Bs. So we're going to go with the cardstock cover B.
You said cardstock cover B?
Yeah, I just put it in the chat.
All right, let me get that pulled up and let's see what we working with here.
And besides being a reasonably dope cover, it sounds like Nightwing is having a bit of a crisis of being brought up by Batman being violent and so forth, and he's going to potentially learn a new way of being a vigilante. Sounds like he's going to find a different way to fight crime, so that could be a big storyline going forward.
Yeah. Oh, this is a dope cover too. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
definitely a dope cover. I like that. I like that a lot.
And it's cardstock. Can't
Yeah.
beat it.
Yeah. And I've been, some shops, I've been finding these cardstock covers in like the $2 bin, $3 bins, and just been scooping them up, man. People gonna look back and be like, "Damn, what was we thinking?"
Yeah, I mean it's a $6 cover or whatever, $5, I think, $5 cover. If you can get that cheap, if you can find that in your cheap bin, usually the art's ridiculous. So even if the story never hits, like we said earlier, you got a dope cover, you don't mind looking at least.
Yes, sir.
You pre-order them, you get them for like $3. You pre-order them.
Dark, you got another pickup, sir.
Oh, all right. It doesn't look like there's anything big happening in that Turtles book, from what I can see. Like,
it might. They posted. No, go ahead. You got it.
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't. I'm not feeling it. It feels like the 125 was the bigger issue, and 126 isn't as big. So I'm gonna go with Amazing Spider-Man 90. The continuous
Animal Castle,
Queen Goblin.
Yeah.
And I'm going to go, because I haven't seen it, so if it's out there, let me know. But I'm going to go sight unseen with the 1 in 25 from Gleason, because I don't really care for cover A.
I was looking at that too, and I was like, man, that might be worth picking up, that 1 in 20, that 1 in 25.
Yeah.
I was like, that might be picking up, man. Ooh, hold on. All right, and it should be back on Bad Boy. Definitely
really?
is.
I thought I was done. I got 5 picks.
You got one more. You got one more, but
I have 5 picks.
No, you don't. You can't count.
Apparently. You know what it was? I was shocked that it was still there. I'm gonna go with Animal Castle 3 because I love the series.
That's good.
And,
that's a good book.
Yeah, I love that series, man. You know what? I was rocking with Stray Dogs before. A lot of people weren't talking about it until like it got 3 issues and 4 issues in. Animal Castle might be one of those joints. But I want to go with
that cover A too.
I want to go with the 1 in 20 variant, the black and white, because it's a virgin wraparound.
Oh, yeah. I got you. Hold on, I got you.
Yeah, I believe in this series, man. This shit reminds me of Watership Down. Watership Down is my jam.
And then I was gonna have Paul go to the mystery box for me, but I think I'm gonna just take the TMNT 126.
Yeah,
got a little bit of spec value behind it, so I'm gonna just take that. I'm gonna just take that. It is what it is. I think that's gonna be like the first full appearance of the next villain in TMNT. So
yeah, that's what it's supposed to be.
Yeah, I'm good with that. All right, fellas. So that pretty much concludes today's draft. Did y'all have anything that y'all wanted to talk about, or any?
I'm gonna jump back really quick. Andre Snell asked earlier about that buying or opening that toy company. There is toy company graders out there, and I believe I read an article earlier today, Andre, that CGC just pulled in one of the bigger toy graders or toy gurus going around and brought them into their company. So I have a feeling that CGC is going to jump pretty hard into the toy game grading game too. So I would personally, I'll just agree with Ninth and everybody else that I would have that graded as is.
CGC got to stay afloat. They need to hire some folks.
Yeah, man, it's just one of those things where, yes, I really don't know how to. I don't really know how to look at these grading companies anymore, because, like, on one hand, it's like, yeah, man, they could try to hire more people, but then the quality of the product falls down. And it's like, do you really want a bunch of new people grading your books?
Hold on, Dwayne Scott said PGX. I heard PGX was like a one-man operation. I don't even know if that's true or not. I just heard it's just a dude.
Man, I would never get a book graded by PGX.
Yeah, I won't buy anything from PGX either, and I'm all about bringing in third-party companies, but you look at their holders, they look like not awesome. I'll just say that. I'm not going to try to slander them because some people are happy to get PGX books, but
Ghost Rider Scotty Young.
It's just not on my list of things to do.
I'm about to write that down. Ghost Rider Scotty Young variant. Good looking, Jamie. Oh yeah, Jamie. How about
I'm
that?
glad you're joking, Dwayne.
I picked up a Ryan Gonzalez just on the cover, man. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I just love that Jubilee cover. That's a Ryan Gonzalez. It put me onto his artwork. Hey, shout out to Daggone Dark, man. He put me onto that X Lies of Wolverine cover. That shit is crazy. All white.
Guys.
If they just got rid of that little square, man, it would have been another Alex Ross Timeless version.
Yeah. Jump over to Instagram on my feed or on Bad Boy's feed. The new X Lives of Wolverine #1 with the Stormbreaker variant is amazing.
It really is. The shop I go to had 2. I grabbed both of them.
Yeah. What was I about to? So let's go ahead and get this out the way, man. The reason that y'all come up in here live and support us, the giveaway. So we're gonna be giving away. Let me grab that book.
We can get rid of this.
We're giving away a copy of Moon Knight 7. Let me go full screen so the people can.
I didn't know that.
Let's go ahead and give it to Yeezy or Drunken. It's gonna be Yeezy or Drunken, isn't it?
Don't do that, man. Don't do that. I can't choose who gets selected by the wheel. So we're giving away Moon Knight #7. The Raza variant book is already hitting like $20-25 on eBay. So we're giving away.
I feel like whoever won last week shouldn't be on the wheel this week.
No, that's no. Yeah, then why would you? That means they don't come back and watch the show next week. They'll wait till the week after.
If they went back to back,
no!
I told you. I just told you.
Now,
how many witnesses do I have? I just said it.
I'm not sending this man nothing, and I'm gonna tell y'all why. Because he'd be the main one hollering about it's a conspiracy. This, that, and the third.
Got done saying it.
It's a conspiracy. He always accusing me of cheating. This, that, and no, I'm not sending his funky tail nothing.
I was just saying, do that shit like Jeopardy. If you already won, you can't be the champ. You won last week.
The man won. The man won. The man won. I mean, I don't think he might have picked this book. I don't think he was able to pick this book up. So last week when he won, he just told me to throw it back in. So I just randomly gave it out to somebody that watches the show that also bought stuff from me on Whatnot. I was like, well, I'll just give it to them.
But back to back.
Yeah, but hey, I did a throw it back.
I did a big Whatnot sale. I think Mel bought like one book and then won the damn wheel giveaway.
If
I was like, God damn.
if he say throw it back, I'll throw it back, doing a Whatnot sale or something. I'll throw it to one of the peoples. CCG, what's good? But yeah, man, this is man, something else I'm gonna have on.
Sean Clyde says shenanigans.
Yeah, man. But that's pretty much it for this week, y'all. Fellas, y'all got anything going on?
I got 2 Moon Knights claims. You can hit me up on Instagram if everyone want to come.
Bro, this ain't no sales. You know what?
All the times you be doing promos and whatnot. I just did one little promo.
I don't promo. You trying to promo a sale of a direct book, and you say, "Oh, I'm having a whatnot sale." That's cool. That's cool.
Anyways.
But you say, "Oh, hit me up on IG. I got one of these Moon Knights that just dropped today."
Oh, not. You know, they ain't got to.
Come on,
I ain't
man.
twist those arms. Just don't.
Come on now.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.